Hey, welcome to the X6 hotkey video. Timer started. I want to talk to you about hotkeys with X6. It's changed a little bit. Glenn Woodward was wanting to have multiple keys to use hotkeys. You know, one, two, or three, or four keys to use a hotkey. And I said one's fine with me, but he won his argument, and I guess I'm glad he did because if I want to draw a house, I go PE, which is partition exterior wall. I'm going to draw an exterior wall. You don't have to go up to my icons. If I want an interior wall, I go PI, which is interior wall. 1, 2, interior wall. If I want a door that's hinged, I go DH and I get a door hinged. If I want a garage door, I go DG and I get a garage door right there. You get what I'm saying? So it's two keys. And so all I'm going to talk to you about is just some quick tips on how to deal with these multiple keys and what have you. You must understand that if you select a key, a single stroke key to do something, it can't be a multiple. You can't use that for two keys. So what I'm saying is if I wanted to, suppose I want to put a door in, I just want to use the letter D. Well, that means I can't ever use DH, DG, or DS for a door slider. Because if the first key is a single keystroke, if that works for a single keystroke, it can't be it can't also have a keystroke after it. So here I got a hotkey to get to my hotkeys. 1, 2. That's my hotkeys. Here's my hotkeys, and I think you guys know how to do hotkeys. I assume. Let's see. You open up your customized hotkeys, and if I want to know about Chief Architect, I'm going to make something up here. How about a DDDD assign? Oh, no, I forgot why. I don't know why. Oh, set as default. I don't know. Fuck. Oh shoot. How about can I do DDD? I forgot why this doesn't work. Oh, because DDD is probably something else. What's DDD? I don't know. What's DD? I don't know. What's D? I don't know. What's DD? I don't know. What's DDD? I don't know. DDD? I don't know. I don't know why that doesn't work. Oh, hold on a second. I got to take this call, I think. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to talk to a plan checker about window limiting opening devices for windows located closer to 24 inches to the ground. You know, it's the Eric Clapton sun rule. Have you ever heard of that one? Anyway, back to these things. So I forgot what it was. Anyway, here's my hotkeys. And so I just pulled this up so you know how to set up a hotkey. You know, select this, type in whatever you want, and assign it, and you're good to go. And I don't know why I can't do DDDD, but there's probably something that's preventing it. I can't explain why. But I really don't know why. I don't think it's DD. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, here this is the point. Well, I am this is what I'm doing. I'm using two-stroke hotkeys for everything, with a couple of exceptions. I'm going to say that again. I think if I use two keystrokes, I just about got everything covered as far as hotkey goes. So that's what I'm doing. So let's just see how easy it is for me to WIN. Look at my windows. Not windows. Let's see if I can. Oh, window tools. Window bay. Window bay Y. I don't know why I put a Y in there. Window bow W. I rarely use this, so I'm probably never going to remember these things. But here it is. Window pass through WP. Window pass through. Window WW. Now here's something interesting. Suppose you want to put a single hung in there. Can you differentiate between a single hung and a slider? No. You just get to put the window in there and you change it. Unlike with a door, you get to decide whether it's a swinging door, a sliding door, a garage door, pass through, or whatever. You got me? Okay. Here's zoom tools. I picked two keystrokes. Number plus means numeric keypad. It's not the plus on the top of your keypad. It's the plus that's on the numeric side. That's all that is. Numeric 8. It's on the numeric side of your key. You know, if you have a numeric keypad. So I actually have two 8s that I can use. I can use the 8 on top of my keyboard. I can use the numeric 8. They're two different. They react differently. let's see if there's anything else. Oh, how about the Y's? Oh, text tools. Yeah, Y's. If it starts with a Y, it means it's text for me. It starts with a Y, it's text. So Y it's a call out, Y it's a leader line, Y it's a marker, Y it's a rich text, Y is I use this all the time. Y. I hardly ever use rich text anymore. I just don't because I like the layer to control the text style. YA is an arrow. I'm using this all the time. YA, I always use this. YY, I always. Hey, what happened? Oh, there it is. I'm always using those. Rebuild terrain, F18. It's quicker than looking for the other things. Swap views. I never use this. I should use that more often. PE is an exterior wall. Footing, I don't know. I never use that. 04 is sticky mode. Oh yeah, now I got all my zeros at the top of my keyboard. 04 is something. 00 is copy and paste. 09 is point to point. 08 is copy. I got all those things. I never use the space planning, so I don't have any hotkeys for that. I'm going to get to something in oh yeah, if you want to show your door closed and an overview, DC for door closed, door open. That's all. It's easy. Now notice right here, I have something that says set as default, DDD. That's probably why I can use DDDD. That's why I couldn't use DDDD because DDD means that I can't have anything up behind it. That's the exact reason why I couldn't use that DDDD that I was trying to use in a little bit. Send a layout. I use hotkeys for that. Send camera views to, I don't know, I use that too. Select objects, select all. That's old stuff. Oh, roof tools. Yeah. If I want to use a truss base, I always hated to go up here to build and get a truss base. QB is truss base, QS is a skylight, and QQ is a roof plane. Q designates a roof, and then whatever else. Look at this. QC for ceiling plane, if I want to do a ceiling plane. Oh, framing tool. FT, framing truss, framing, W for blocking because I couldn't figure out anything else. FW is a roof beam, FR is a roof rafter, but FB is a floor beam. FB is a floor beam. That's why I can use FB right here. So F are framing. Reverse layers. Oh, I never used that. PR, P, partition, reverse. Piece of cake. How about the H's? Oh yeah, these are all my rendering techniques. H for rendering, and it's a glass house or line drawing, painting, standard, or render view, blah, blah, blah. So you get the point. They're all two keystrokes, and the first letter kind of designates what I'm working with. Am I working with renderings? Oh, I bet I have dimensions in here. I don't get these primitive tools. I never use those. I gave them hotkeys, but I don't use them yet, or I haven't dialed that in. Here, so some more of the H views. The H views, HG, HH, and blah, blah, blah. The U is, open object. I use that all the time. UU. I use that all the time. US, I should use that more often. I guess I forgot I had that hotkey there. Object layer properties, 9. I use that all the time. Object layer properties. Actually, I think that's I use the numeric keypad for that. Assign. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I use. But anyway, it works for both for some reason. Yeah, number 7. Oh, these were moving. Anyway, material. Material painter, material eyedropper, material default, something or other. I don't know what some of these things are, but it's a start, and you'll get the hang of it. But I want to show you one important thing. This is the one important thing I want to talk to you about. Whenever my second letter is a D, it switches to defaults. So you'll see here, I got a DDA, which is interior, it's a door, it's a default, and it's interior sliding. Here, look at this, door, default, interior, like an interior swinging door. I bet I have some more DDs. General wall, partition for wall, default. This is the point. If you ever have something that has a letter and the second letter is a D, it will never work. For me, because my second letter, which I use as a D, is like, I'm going to have another letter behind it. Whenever my second letter is a D, it means I'm going to have another letter behind it. You will never see any of my, and that's not my decision, that's the chief's decision. So what I'm getting at is, if you're going to use sort of the system that I'm using, you'll pick up your own letters and stuff. But if you're going to use a two-stroke key method, you might think about, on occasion, you might want to use a third letter, and I've chosen the third letter. I've chosen my second letter to be D to represent default, so I can get the defaults for everything. Look at this. Where was it? MD. M is all my dimensions. Dimension default default. That's what that means. I'm going to open up my general default dimensions by going MDD. Look at this. DDG. Door default garage. Here's one. Cabinet default full height. Framing default F. I don't know why I picked F, but I did. So the point of this is, see, there's no D's in here. Floor framing, framing ceilings, framing floors. I don't know. Some of these I don't use quite yet. I don't use them enough. You get what I'm saying? Oh, layered. That's a new thing I just added recently. Anyway, that's kind of cool. Here's another one. Anyway, you got my point. Here, dimension default. Oh. What's that? Floor. Oh, it's a material default layer, I guess. So I'm going to sum this up really quick. Here it is. DDE. It's a door default exterior door default. So if I want to see exterior door default, that's how I get it. If I want my exterior sliding door default, door default sliding glass door, it means the exterior. Electrical switch, electrical light, electrical. See, E is for electrical, and then you describe it. This is Glenn Woodward's method. I didn't invent this thing. Glenn did, or somebody did. But the point I'm trying to get to you is, I would suggest, I think a two-keystroke takes care of just about every hotkey. And if you keep in mind that you want to get to defaults or something, you can reserve that second letter. I mean, you can make the first letter the one that triggers the fact that there's going to be three keystrokes. That's what I'm getting at. There's a letter in there that defines that you're going to go switch from a two-stroke to a three-stroke keystroke. And I've picked the second letter, being a D. That means there's a third letter behind it. Doorway default. Door default Y. I think if I went DY, I bet DY was a doorway. DY is a doorway. But if I put a D in there, I get the defaults for it. Here, door sliding, door pocket, door hinge, door garage, doorway, door opening, doorway. I mean, doorway, door bifold. And this thing that Glenn came up with is really kind of cool. Here's all my dimensions: M, angular dimensions, baseline dimensions. I use those. I don't have to go up to the. In fact, I'm sort of lost now. I sometimes have a hard time using these icons up here because I'm so accustomed to using the. There, door. Flip the door, flip it, door, change the swing size. Anyway. You guys figure this out. I know a lot of you guys don't use this stuff, but I really like it. Yeah, box tools, installation, 1/8. 1/6 is a cross block, 1/3 is a block. I use those all the time. I wonder what a box tool box is and a box tool, I don't know, what a box is. What's a box? Oh, it just draws a box? Let's see what that is. How about 1/3? 1/3. I don't know. How about 1/1? I don't know. 1/3. About the same to me. It looks the same. Anyway, this was about the X6 hotkey video. You guys will come up with your own system, I'm sure. But the real key is identifying, realizing. One method of triggering cheat to realize that you're going to use three keystrokes. Let me say that again. The key is understanding that there's a secret little designator in there that tells cheat that you're going to have three keystrokes to it. Or four keystrokes. I don't know. I don't get four keystrokes. I don't need four keystrokes. I use two and then maybe a third. And that's for my defaults. Yeah. DDH. Oh, how about DDD? Oops. DDG. Oh, there. Garage door defaults. Yeah. How about DDS? DDS. Yeah, sliding doors. How about DDH? What? DDD. DDH. DDD. I guess I'm not very good at that, am I? How about why isn't it door hinged? Door hinge. Door default. DDE is for exterior door defaults. Exterior door default. DDE, door default exterior, door default interior. That's how that works. DDE, yeah, exterior door defaults. DDI, door default interior. That's the way it works, and it takes a little bit of practice. And obviously, I don't change my interior door defaults, my exterior door defaults that much. Otherwise, I'd know this right off the top of my head. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. It's good for me to kind of review, actually. Anyway, that's the end. That's the end.